Welcome to the Seven Dads TV podcast. On today's episode, I have a very funny comedian. He is a producer at the Independent Comedy Club in Hamtramck. Give it up for Brett Solferino.
You can hear them clapping now.
I know.
You can see there's a line forming behind us.
I
They're
know.
trying to get in.
I know. There is some really, really good comedians trying to get on this podcast,
yes,
Brett. So
yes,
you should feel lucky that I not only took one episode worth of time, but 2 episodes worth of time.
One episode worth of time directly into the garbage.
Yeah.
Because we went a little hard, all right?
Yeah.
We went a little too hard.
Yeah, let's just say
sometimes you can be too raw.
Dude, I looked through that episode, and because you were like, oh, cut this out, and I was like, oh, it's not that bad.
And then you listen to it.
Yeah. there's probably, that episode was a little under an hour and 20, and there was probably a good 30-40 minutes that I had to cut out.
Yeah,
dude.
you were like, all right, we can't.
Yeah.
This is going to make no sense if we cut this much.
Exactly. It was fine. There was some good moments, though.
Yes, indeed.
There was some good moments.
What do you think of my masturbatory?
Dude, it's nice.
We're here filming at Casa de Solferino.
Yeah, I mean, thank you for getting me out of my single man apartment.
Yes, it is. Your apartment is horrifying.
Dude, Mason said it screams single dad.
Yeah, yes. Bed on the ground, dude.
Yeah.
Just like my dad. My dad had the bed on the ground.
Hey, man, I just got out of a breakup, and now I'm letting you guys know my bed is not on the ground anymore.
Dude, that means your dick game went down, though. Bed on the floor.
Dude,
but you can get in there.
Yeah, but the thing
there's no shake to the bed.
But the thing is having them lifted up, I can do more maneuvers, man.
I see.
That's the thing.
Because it's off the ground. You can stand on the ground.
That's what I'm saying. And I'm a tall guy, too.
Yeah, so and when the other guy's laying on
exactly, dude. Fucking, and I'm getting older, man. It's harder to pick these bitches up,
Whoa!
These twinks up,
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
Dude, have you noticed the twink has just replaced the F-slur?
Yeah.
Yeah,
people just call Democrats faggots.
Oh, shots fired.
I know. I'm trying to get a fucking show on Fox News.
Straight from downriver, folks. Ken Wood taking full ownership of that himself.
Yeah.
No, but I do think it's funny how twink is just twink is still offensive if you say it offensive, and then
yeah.
And then the other one that blows my mind is okay, so there's the term for if there's a chick that hangs out with gay guys, right? They used to be called a fag hag, right?
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
And then it's because they were the hags. Now they're just calling them hags. They cut out the F slur part. But I'm thinking hag is still a mean word. It's still mean to call. So it's okay to make fun of women with only gay friends, but you can't say the rest of it because God forbid.
I mean, those seem like Hamtramck rules, Brett.
Hey man, that's you saying that.
I mean, I hang out with white people that say the N-word.
So I hang out with you, so...
I mean, guilty by association, man. Because I'm just saying, I feel like free speech is under attack in this country, Brad.
God damn.
Free speech is under attack.
God damn it.
You should be able to say anything.
Ken, you got your guy.
He's back, dude. Tomorrow he's back. This is going to be the inauguration
on MLK
special.
Day.
Yeah.
Which is wild to me. We were just talking about that this morning. Of all the days.
Yeah. I mean, but it's going to be good, man. It's this is going to be the inauguration special right here. This is going to be
inauguration special.
Yep,
me with a fucking rattlesnake hat. People always ask me if this is a "Don't Tread on Me."
Yeah, it does kind of look
it's not. It's not a "Don't Tread on Me" because it's just a rattlesnake with because that's the Arizona test track.
It might as well be, honestly.
It might as well be. Yeah, exactly.
The Ford logo next
everyone
to it.
Working at Ford testing vehicles just has the opinions you'd think they'd have.
Yeah. Hey man, they're keeping our country going at this point. So
but this is just my hat for when I don't shower.
Yeah.
Because my hair disappears.
Yeah.
If I don't shower, it's gone. My hairline starts fucking here, dude.
That par is just way back.
Yes, it just starts here, and then it's bad, dude.
This I was gonna ask you, do you feel like you're an incel?
Well, no.
No?
I can sometimes.
Okay.
The longer I go without getting laid,
It makes you more
the more
incel.
I have opinions on women in superhero movies.
Okay.
For sure. It's directly proportional.
I get that, dude.
And then like if I just got laid and I heard that like Green Lantern's gonna be a chick, I'm like, yeah, that's fine. Why can't they be ladies? But if it's been a while, dude, I'm like, why are they taking everything I love?
No, I my last dry spell was that's when She-Hulk came out. And
that's not a good combination.
Dude, I at the end of it, I was a Trump supporter, dude. So like he got my vote. Yeah. I was like, this is fucking ridiculous.
No, I've had enough of this. Yeah. I can tell. Yeah, you can tell when people aren't getting laid based on how angry they get about things made for children.
Well, dude, I mean, you do have a lot of Marvel shit.
Oh, I love this shit. I got a whole display case there. They can't see it at home, but
yeah, it's some
yeah, a lot of tits, a lot of fucking, a lot of action figures. Yeah, it's tastefully done.
Yeah, it is tasteful. I will give you that.
Like if my girlfriend comes over and she like approves, she gives like the stamp of approval.
Yeah.
Like there's certain ones where like I've had, and I know it's too much, and she's like, yeah, that one's a big one. Yeah, it's pretty good. Like you saw the bedroom, the fucking Nosferatu.
Yeah.
Like.
But dude, it still looks like a master bedroom. It looks nice. It almost looks like vampire.
Emphasis on the master.
Yeah, exactly. Ooh.
That's why my chair's higher.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, there you go. It's the Rush Limbaugh effect.
Plus, it was an S&M joke. Okay. And that bed is from Georgia.
Okay. This is going down a rat. I'm not following at this point.
Yeah, you are. You fucking.
I feel like. Do you feel like porn's ruined society?
I feel like porn ruins people's ability to treat women like a human being. And I don't mean this in a gay way. I mean it like guys, I don't mean like you need to have respect for women, which I mean obviously you should see people as human beings, but like they don't know how to talk to them because their formative years they spent whacking off on the computer and like scratching the itch that way, and then now they get older and they don't know how to talk to chicks. And then I've heard reports of kids who like they can't even like get it up with a real chick because they're so used to watching it that like that's what they're accustomed to.
Yeah.
But I found a loophole. All right. Here's what you do: you make your own sex tapes, and then you whack off to those. That way, your girlfriend becomes your porn star, and it's you in the video.
There you go.
Then it's like, oh, now it's her. Like, we're comfortable with it.
But I think the thing with porn is
that's what Gen Z needs to do.
I think the thing with porn addiction, though, is it's supposed to, like, keep growing until it's like it's like...
You're watching
like,
clowns fucking slap each other with mayonnaise.
That's what I'm saying, dude. The foot on the face.
I see what you're saying.
And, like, honestly, like, I haven't met a girl without, like, a weird BDSM fetish in, like, 5 years. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. We get a bad rap for being the pigs, but they're...
Yeah, when you meet a girl,
ladies out there, like for every man that's a disgusting pervert, there is a woman willing to do that shit for him.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like,
exactly. And there's also a woman to make that man like shake in his boots when she says what she's into.
Yeah.
Have you ever met a girl into a rape fetish?
That one I have, and I respectively said, like, with respect, I'm not gonna do that. Like, we can do other stuff. Like, I get it. It's just not something I want to be part of.
See, like, I've met 2 women.
Yeah,
2 women.
You've met 2 women in your life. Good for you, Ken.
No.
I'm happy that you lost your V code.
No, yeah, 2 women that wanted me to rape them.
Yeah.
And this is fucked. And maybe we shouldn't be talking about this. This is going to get lost in the algorithm.
Cut whatever you like.
I don't want to cut stuff, Brett. I like to keep it raw.
Yeah, good to bring up your fucking rape fetish.
I know, dude. It's
you
fucking
brought this. You wanted to talk about this.
I know. It's just I don't know, dude. It's like, I don't know, because you're giving porn addict vibes, Brett.
Am I?
I don't know, because it's the
I don't. I would say I certainly used to watch a lot of porn, but when I'm in a relationship, I really don't.
Oh, so
yeah. Like
I mean, obviously you don't think of it as cheating, right?
No, not at all. And I still watch porn sometimes.
Yeah.
Like, and so does she. But it's like when I'm in a relationship, I like when the real thing is available to me. Like porn is like the shooing away of a nuisance if I haven't come in like a week and a half and I just need to get the poison out. You know what I mean? Yeah. And then 90% of the time I wind up like looking at her nudes or whatever anyway to finish. You know what I mean? So it's like I'm very much like a mono. What do they call that? Not monotheistic. Monogamous, yes, yeah.
Monogamous.
Because, dude, the talk of polyamory is so prevalent now that we almost lost the word monogamy. Which polyamory is bullshit, let's be honest. If your relationship sounds like a plastic, it's probably fucking
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah.
That's a good
No,
line.
I just get to fuck whoever I want. Or they have a polycule. Like, that's going to work out. Like, somebody's not just going to have a fucking psychotic episode after a while.
Yeah, it's the average fucking poly couple kind of looks like a Reddit board came to life, dude.
Yeah.
Like, honestly.
A lot of head tattoos.
Yeah, a lot of colorful hair. But yeah, I don't know. And it's fucked up because, like, I want to tell you about the stories of these women, dude, because it's fucked up, dude.
You can tell me whatever you like. It's your podcast, brother.
I know, but, God. I just don't want to
I'll stand on the hill.
No, we're going to move on from the grape fetishes.
Okay.
We're going to move on.
Grape wine.
Because, like, yeah. I've also had to respectfully decline. And just go, are you... Because at some point, like, you could get charged, I feel like.
Yeah. Well, I mean, in that case, you would have to, like...
Sign some waivers?
Like, get, like, a recording, like, is this what you want?
Yeah.
Like, I do not have a gun to your head. Like, you are not under duress. You'd have to get, like, a notarized... Like, look, this is what you need to do.
That's what I'm saying.
Go to a bank and get a notary to, like, verify.
That's what I'm saying, dude. Oh,
which is cool if you're into that. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't see anything morally wrong with it. I don't see anything morally wrong with it if both parties are into it. But, like, I don't...
Well, I was going to say, do you think prostitution should be legal then?
Yeah, I mean, to a degree. I don't see anything wrong with prostitution. I mean, I have the same view on prostitution that I do on drugs or guns. Because it's like, it happens anyway, but it's going to be more dangerous if you make it illegal. So, like, do it in a way where it can be controlled. Like, and we can make sure that, you know, pimps aren't, you know, beating the fuck out of these chicks and, like, getting them addicted to heroin so that they can't leave. You know what I mean? Like, it's like a darker world without it. Like, I would much rather have, like, a fucking gross hotel that people go to legally and, like, fucking wear trench coats when they walk in and, like, you know, get some pussy. Like, it could also stop some mass shootings. Because nerds
That's what I'm saying.
Nerds are pussies, dude. Like, they're not gonna, like, these incel dudes are not gonna go down to, like, fucking Ford, Wyoming and find a hooker. Like, they're gonna, like, if it was legal, they would be like, oh, yeah, I'm just going there. Oh, hello. They have, like, their little fucking stripper girlfriend or whatever, you know, like, that just seems more, like, safe to me.
Yeah, I work with, like, this fucking incel, and I hope he doesn't listen to this. And he's kind of that exact person. That I don't think this man's had sex in his 40-year life. And I mean, honestly, he's really a DeMarvel too.
God bless him.
I think you're cooler than him, and I think
dude,
you've had
if you
sex.
saw my house, and didn't know me, you would think this man has never fucked in his life.
It's close to it.
This room in particular.
Yeah.
It's a little more tasteful.
I agree. I agree.
There's not as much. It's not like rainbow RGB.
Yeah.
Got nice lamps.
And there's enough vintage stuff in there.
Yeah, like it's Frazetta artwork. It's shit from the 70s. It's not really. It's not like modern. Like, I don't have like an anime chick. That's one thing you will not find in this house is anime shit.
Yeah, like, a little surprising too.
No anime shit. I never got into anime.
Yeah, it does look like you're inspired by Pawn Stars a lot.
Well, I grew. My mother was always selling antiques and shit.
Oh, really?
Then, yeah, exactly. So it was like
the lamp, dude. I don't know if they can see that, but that's
that shit's cool as hell, isn't it?
It is.
And that one in the corner too. Lamp. Also Tiffany lamps.
Nice.
They're knockoff Tiffany's, but.
So what made you want to buy a house in Michigan? You don't want to live anywhere else?
Well, it was a lot of things. I mean, my whole support system's here. It came down to like
True.
Yeah, I mean, it came down to that, and it was like, all right, I don't want to be a guy who never owns a house. Like, I don't want to be paying rent forever. And I was like, okay, I have a good amount of money saved. I should buy the house where I can afford it. And then if I want to, like, move around, I can rent more rooms out and, like, you know, do a better plan that way, and then have Michigan kind of be my home base. And then if I want to go down to Austin, I can take a trip. You know? And then, because I was like, I wanted to get in some sort of a state where I wasn't just pissing money away.
Yeah.
And I figured, like, downriver, this was like a house I could afford. Yeah. I could get into it. And
decent area.
Yeah. And then, I mean, 90% of the way people actually, quote unquote, make it in comedy anyways through the internet. So I was like, all right, if I do that, like, maybe that'll be a better way, because I feel like everybody in comedy who becomes like a known headliner gets famous for something else other than comedy. Then they start selling tickets, you know, whether it's like a TV show or like a movie or a podcast or like something.
Yeah.
There's something else that makes them like, if you look at most of the new headliners that are around are all like fucking TikTok guys. And
yeah,
shit.
Exactly.
You know, like,
and there's people, dude, there's people that we don't even like, know that are selling out arenas.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there's people we don't even talk about that are just like crowd work TikTok comedians.
Yeah, it's wild.
Dude, it is.
I saw a lot of them. When I worked at House of Comedy, there was a ton of them.
Yeah.
Just TikTok guys coming through.
Yeah, and they're even, Mark.
And they do a Q&A. Like, that's the fucking easiest shit. Like, people just want to meet the famous guy. They don't, you know what I mean? Like, yeah. Like, the fame is like what sells tickets, not anything to do with your ability.
I know.
Like, Brett Mercer just put a special out. It's good.
Yeah.
And, like, nobody's watching it. Like, it has nothing to do with your ability as a comedian. It's completely just how famous are you.
Yeah, in different avenues, too.
Yeah.
Like, what your audience is. Like, and I don't know. I mean, yeah. I was going to say, he does have a decent amount of views on that, though, right? On YouTube?
Yeah, he's getting up there. Yeah, check it out. It's called Not Special.
There you go.
Shout out, Brett Mercer.
There you go. Good shout out. It's a good promo. I mean, do you have any plans in comedy though? Like, what like?
Yeah, be funny every time. I go on
stage. Yeah, I think a lot of people
fucking just continue to murder, dude. Just continue to get out there and crush every day. I fucking work hard to just bat 1,000, dude. To just get out there every time and fucking crush like that,
dude.
Do you know how? Do you think that's easy, Ken?
Dude,
do you think that comes naturally?
No, it's obviously not. Right? When I'm watching you and you go into your chocolate or that black women maple syrup in your titties, the Canadian titty joke.
That's
Canadian women's got
art. That's reducing my art.
Dude, it's like watching Jordan in his prime, dude. Like glide through the air and dunk the basketball.
And you're seeing it before you're seeing him in high school.
Yeah, dude.
You know what I mean? Like, I haven't blown up yet.
Yeah.
More of them titty jokes, you better believe.
Yeah,
you better believe that kind of talent's gonna get noticed.
Oh man. One thing I will say about you is you're a funny comedian to watch bomb. Like, I think that's my favorite part about you is like, because you're very comfortable up there.
I don't give a fuck if I'm bombing. I just keep moving. Like,
and I appreciate that because for a while there, I feel like me, it's either you're doing really good or really fucking bad. So that in between is I appreciate being in that in between, having that in between.
I truly don't care though. Is the thing like especially
I feel like you have to.
Like when I went to rehab the first time, I was like the
sequel's always the better.
Yeah. But I like just kind of like. You know, you look at yourself a lot, you know, and you get kind of out of the wave because especially the first time you go to rehab, you've been fucking up for a while, you know what I mean? And I don't know. I just kind of like stopped. I just realized like why I don't even really care if this doesn't like work out. Like if I have a bad set and I don't get some opportunity, like what does it really fucking matter? Like what matters is that I'm good to the people that I care about. Like why do I care? Why do I care if strangers have a good opinion of me if I'm neglecting people that I actually love? You know what I mean? And then I was like, I could just be famous to the people that I know and love in my life. You know what I mean? Like, isn't that like way more important?
I mean, I don't know, Brad. I think making an audience laugh is important, and I think that
I do too, and I make an audience laugh, but I don't let it get to me if I don't. Like, I don't let it crush me in my soul if I don't have like the best set ever.
Right. But don't you feel like a lot of comedians will get kind of like they'll start doing the comedy for the room in the back? You get what I'm saying? Like
for the other comics?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And don't you feel like that's kind of a hole that you fall into?
Depends what you're trying to get out of it. I mean,
very true.
If you're just trying to be funny to other comics and you don't have designs of becoming like a national headliner, who gives a fuck? You know what I mean? Like you're making your buddies laugh. Like, and then like you'll see some like a middle-aged woman like just trying to get out of her comfort shell at New Way or something.
Yeah.
Like hitting open mics and like that's fine too. Like she's doing her thing. She's getting her little hobby. You know what I mean? Like, and I think that's fine. Like I think if you're doing, what's annoying to me is when people do have a design of becoming a national headliner and then they go out and they hit every mic and never change fucking anything, and they bomb constantly and ruin the room for everybody else. And then it's like, all right, now you're not. What do you like?
Yeah.
Look at yourself, man. Like, is that what you want?
Yeah, I get. I'm sorry.
You're good.
No, that's funny though. No, I get what you're saying. I just feel like there's people that they do really well in certain rooms and they don't change themselves to other rooms too, you know.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's kind of a hole when your whole point of doing comedy is to just be liked by other comedians too.
Yeah.
Especially when it comes to like doing any type of internet shit, because you have to find your own little niche audience, whatever it is, your fucking stoner audience.
Yeah, when I find it, I'll let you know.
I mean,
I will give you opinions on comedy when I do anything of note. That's what I should preface all of this with.
Well, it starts today.
Yeah.
You get to be on the Seven Dads podcast.
It's the first day of the rest of my life.
We average about 100 views, dude, on YouTube. I know. It is,
big
dude.
numbers. 3 digits, baby.
3 digits, dude.
God damn.
I know, that's what I'm saying, dude.
Well, it's going to be less Vernors and more ginger beer after this. Let me tell you what, because that budget's about to go up, brother.
With rehab, did you have any fucking wacky moments in rehab?
Yeah, there was a lot of. Off the top of my head, I remember there was this one kid. He wanted me to like steal a book for him. Like I was like walking through they have this little path in the woods, and then he like comes up kind of out of nowhere. Like he's like kind of a weird kid. He's like, "Hey, can you go to Orlando's room and get my book back?" And then he took, and I'm like, "I'm not stealing shit for you, Drew. Like, don't do that." And then he like fucks off, and then I'm thinking like, I should have done it, dude, because I could be the fucking leader of the Thieves Guild by now. Like, the opportunity, the world gave me a quest line, and I didn't take it.
That is a power move.
Yeah, there was all kinds of weird shit. This was just wild shit that's kind of sad, and I don't want to like make fun of addicts for just being crazy.
Dude, it's good.
Yeah, I don't know, man. They're like just stupid shit. People fucking in the woods, like just like rationing, like saving peanut butters from lunch to sell like for sex and shit. Like,
really, that's
stupid
awesome.
Shit.
That sounds like a summer camp for comics.
Dude, it was like Bible camp. Like that's what I called it. That I was at Bible camp. It was so much fun, dude. Like it really was fun as fuck to be in there like finger painting for a month.
With a bunch of people addicted to fucking painkillers.
Yeah,
and shit.
yeah, and you have like, and it's funny because like there's like probably 70 people like in that little like microcosm like of in like that, you know, cut off from the world in their little bubble. And it's wild how when they're all sober, like everyone just kind of finds a place socially, and like they don't let you have your phones.
Yeah.
So like that's like the biggest part to take from it too, is like just getting the fuck off your phone and off the internet is like such a freeing thing. And then like when the people in your life are your life, you realize life isn't that bad, because like you will wind up liking the people in your life, and then they become the people that you look forward to talking to and shit. You're not just like scrolling online.
Yeah.
Shit, you know.
Okay.
Yeah. Also, rehab is sick because you don't gotta go to work. Yeah. Pretty tight.
Do you talk to anyone still that you met in rehab?
One guy, yeah. One dude. Yeah, we became pretty good friends. We not every day, you know what I mean?
Right,
like
right.
Once every couple of weeks we'll check in with each other. But he was cool as fuck. Shout out. You know who you are. I don't want to say his name just because it's a rehab thing, but yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I remember we watched the Shane Gillis special there. Came out when I was there.
The Beautiful Dog?
Yeah.
Okay.
And dude, I was in there, and I had tickets to Dave Chappelle and to Shane Gillis. We're playing the same night.
Yeah, and
And
I met Shane Gillis when he was in Detroit. That
no
weekend.
shit. You gotta tell me that story.
Yeah, and I saw Dave Chappelle.
That's awesome.
Yeah, but go on.
So I had tickets to both events, and I was gonna go early to one and then rush over and get to the other one.
Yeah.
I wound up having to give the tickets away. I had a date lined up, like and I was like, I gotta leave. You know what I mean? Like, I gotta go do this. And then like the therapist at the rehab was like, she could tell I had like my heart set on leaving, because I was there voluntarily. Like I checked myself, I could leave whenever I wanted. And she was just like trying to talk me into staying. And then like I'm like, no, I want to go. Blah 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 blah. Like I tried to get a day pass, they wouldn't do it. And then I was like, all right, well then I'm checking out. And then she was like, okay, let's call your mom. And then she like dials up my mom on the phone and then like talks to, and then I'm just like,
brings in the mom too.
Yeah, dude, she played the mom card, and I stayed.
That's a low blow, man.
No, it was perfect. It was exactly what I needed.
Yes, yeah. They do go to college to know what they do.
Yeah,
you know.
Well, she was particularly good. Shout out if you ever go to Skywood. Aubrey is the best therapist.
I had a bad time with therapy.
Yeah,
because they fucked me over on my billing. So
I'll do it.
You know, ended up calling the receptionist a goat fucker, but that's a different story. Yeah, that's a different
Irish?
story. Huh?
Irish?
No.
Middle Eastern. Okay.
Come on, bro.
Okay. All right. I don't know. They got goats in Ireland.
Hey, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
When you
it would be a sheep fucker if it was Ireland.
That's what. Yeah, or a potato fucker. That's what I say.
That's true. That would go. The potato goes in you.
Yeah, the potato fucks you. But I get that. But when you tell me my bill is going to be $17 and it's $160,
that's a little fucking.
And then you already booked me for 2 other appointments, and I just did the other appointment, so I paid $17, and then I went back and they're like, "Yeah, you actually owe $150 today. There's $150 for this one." So I was like,
Amazon insurance. Ain't
dude, that's what I'm saying, dude.
Fuck Amazon for that.
Yeah, you're telling me, man. What was I gonna say though?
Mr. Bezos just wants his workers to have a psychotic episode.
Yeah, dude, we have Zen booths.
What?
We have Zen booths. So if people have mental breakdowns, they go in Zen booths, and it's a quiet, like...
It's fucking
crazy. It's a chair, like a desk, and you shut the little door.
Does it blow you?
No, dude, I bet. I bet in the future, when Tesla gets involved with Amazon, you know, everyone has a robot to jerk them off.
Robots. I will say, I give Tesla credit for their robot not looking like a hot chick. Because most robots are hot chicks. Dude, Japan just wants to replace. They just want to be able to have like robot sex slaves. That's what they're going for.
I mean, do you blame them?
90% of their GDP. What is that?
Do you blame them though?
No, I can't really be mad about it.
That's what I'm saying, man. That's what I'm saying. Japan is.
I mean, it would stop mass shootings if we could just have like fuckable robots.
That's what I'm saying, dude.
Just order a subscription so that these nerds could just get some dome.
Dude, you know prostitution legal. Sex robots stopping.
It's all gonna see. Here's the thing: in the future, all of these like problems that we have right now are gonna go away because like abortion won't be a problem.
Yeah.
Because they're gonna be able to just like pull the fetus out and grow it in a little tank, and then just put it into like
a chia pet. They put it in water and it grows.
Nail it to some lithium mine overseas where they're just like digging lithium out of the ground with their hands. So like that's not going to be a problem because people are. It's not going to they're not going to have to carry it in the future. You know what I mean? And then they'll just put it in a thing. And then like robots, like the prostitution won't be a thing because they'll just have like such good sex cyborg robot things that like it'll just put all the women out of like the working girls. It'll put them out of work, and then it's really going to be a problem because then like at that point there's no jobs for us, right?
Yeah.
And what do? Then you got to have some sort of universal basic income and then like sort of take care of people. But then all the rich people are going to be like, why am I paying for these jerk offs to fuck robots all day?
Yeah. I was going to say, because everyone's going to have a robot wife, dude, at that point, man.
And then they're just going to roll out some kind of fucking disease, kill all the poor people. And then it'll seem like an accident. Like, oh no, they fucking disease. But I mean, or it could be some like new stage of like post-capital, because like, if you look at it, it's like feudalism, and then like tribalism, then feudalism, then like mercantile shit, like capitalism and everything, and then what the next stage is might be some like AI driven universal basic income. Maybe it's just going to be some like better form of society. I don't know.
That sounds like a Stephen King movie, dude. You need to write that shit, man.
Hey, maybe. I don't know. Maybe I've already been working on it, Ken.
I mean,
there's a little notebook there with a lot of things.
A lot of stuff.
Yeah, it's right there.
Does it continue that maple syrup titty joke?
Yeah, dude, that shit's big. All right, don't even talk about that on here. I don't want that online.
You don't want to get out.
I don't want somebody taking my awesome maple syrup joke.
Yeah, I mean, it hits all points, man. Hits all races too, man.
Mm-hmm.
You have very good voices. Your voiceover
thanks,
work is very nice.
I appreciate that.
Do you do any actual voiceover work?
Yeah. I used to do a lot more until AI goddamn robots took the fucking jobs. Because like a lot of the shit I would get was like lower end, like on Fiverr.
Yeah.
And then I would read like forklift operation manuals. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So a lot of that like got replaced with just they can punch it in a thing and pay like a subscription and just have all their shit, written. But then there was a couple of things like the new verse. check out the Newverse YouTube page. They make like mostly DC reimagine like recastings of celebrities and stuff. I do a lot of impressions on there to play like Michael Keaton.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So that's a fun one.
Who's your favorite voice to do?
My favorite voice to do. That's a tough question. Off the top of my head, I like to do. I like to do Jordan Peterson to just make my friends laugh. You know, like, well, if everyone's a robot, then you've got yourself a real problem. You know, you've got a lot of men out there with nothing to fuck. You know, I just do that on Xbox or whatever. But favorite voice, I think, I like Clancy Brown a lot. If you know Clancy Brown,
I don't know.
He was in Shawshank Redemption. He was the prison guard. Someone's about to have an accident.
Okay.
You know that guy?
Yeah.
Superman. He played Lex Luthor.
In which one?
In the original Superman cartoon.
Oh, in the cartoon.
Yes,
Okay.
Yes, he was the bad guy.
Okay.
He's always the bad guy. He sounds like this. And then he does Mr. Krabs. Oh, SpongeBob! Really? You know, like he does all that. Oh,
Okay.
SpongeBob laugh. That's a fun one.
Your Gollum is really good.
Yes, master. Yes. His razors, master. Yes, stupid fat hobbit. The toy boy with the Disney hair. He just wants some pussy, please. Please, little boy, have some pussy, master.
Does your girlfriend get pissed off at that voice?
I don't do that voice. I'm going to now.
Yeah, I was gonna say, dude, how do you not? I can tell
gotta
you've
do
said
it
the
for
phrase
you,
"pussy" in Gollum's voice like 1,000 times.
Please give us the pussy, master.
Do you have any Lord of the Rings stuff in here?
Yeah, I got well, it's most of it's in the other room.
Okay.
In like the main room, but yeah, I got the books, like the leather-bound books.
Okay.
I think I got a sword around here somewhere.
Do you think Lord of the Rings or Star Wars?
Oh, they're not comparable, but I think
they kind of are. I mean, you could also put Harry Potter in there for a thing.
well, they were different eras. Harry Potter is nowhere near the league of Star Wars and Lord of the Rings.
I'm gonna say that Harry Potter is definitely up there, if not better.
It is. I just
if
like
not
to
better
insult.
than both of them.
I just like to. It's okay, incorrect, but I like to insult Harry Potter.
I'm just
because they
saying,
are lesser. Lord of the Rings is the best. It's a better piece of art than any of them, in my opinion. Star Wars, I think, got more people's imaginations going. I think Star Wars is probably a bigger cultural impact just with its quotability, like its lines, like the fucking "May the Force be with you."
Yeah, and it's
like all of these different only what you take with you. Like I think Star Wars had a bigger impact. I think there's a lot in Star Wars that can be used, like even in recovery from drugs or alcohol. Like just there's a lot of like self-control things and self-reflection and like coded in Star Wars in the original trilogy.
It's funny because it's funny because most like addicts turn to Jesus or something like that, but then other addicts turn to Star Wars.
Yeah,
that's fucking turn to.
Real.
I mean, Obi-Wan does look like Jesus.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, Qui-Gon Jinn, he's Jesus looking.
Samuel, kind of Jesus looking.
Black Jesus.
But yes. Exactly. The purple saber.
Dude, he rules in that movie.
He
rules in everything though.
He does.
Yeah.
If you were a furry, what would your animal be? What animal would you be?
Octopus.
Octopus, really?
Yeah.
Okay, why is that?
Because then I could put myself into more holes.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh, but a furry is...
Yeah,
so you've got to wear a dumb costume and fuck through little flaps.
Yeah, but at the same time, that if you feel that you're an octopus, then that's what you are, man. You are the octopus.
fuck with octopi.
Yeah.
Octopody.
Oof.
Yeah.
Sounds sexy.
Yeah. I fuck with the octopi, but I think if I legitimately like somebody had a gun to my head, or if I was like really into a chick and she was like, this is like, if my girlfriend came to me and she was like, this is the only way I can come, you have to dress like a big stuffed animal and fuck me. I'm probably picking like, I don't want to pick one of the main ones. Like I don't want to pick a fox or a wolf, right? I want to be unique. Maybe a bird, some sort of bird would be funny, because then you'd have wing, like you could like flap, which would be fun.
Yeah. Like an eagle.
Yeah, or like if it was a costume, like a hippo that I had a gut, I could like lay on her back. That'd be funny. Or a rhino would give me more things to penetrate with.
Okay.
I would probably pick something like an otter or a capybara because they're cute and not, they're not normally picked.
Okay.
I could do koala because I could give bitches chlamydia.
There you go.
There you go.
There you go.
A little Australian hack humor for you.
There you go. What was I going to say? I went to high school with a furry, and my friend found his furry profile randomly. I don't know what my friend was looking
randomly.
At. Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, you either stalked him to find it, or you were into this shit with him.
But he found his Tumblr page because it was Tumblr, and it was he wanted to be a half man, half wolf, and like the Tumblr page was like a bunch of half man, half wolves with like giant swords and giant cocks just fucking hanging out. Yeah, I was like, you know what?
That's what they do.
Yeah,
that's what they like.
Yeah, it was quite something, quite the sight. Very artistic. Rule 34 is. Are you familiar?
I'm familiar.
Are you familiar?
Yeah, if something exists, there must be a porn of it, and if there is no porn of it, it will be created or something.
Yep. You can, because that's the thing. If you type in certain cartoons, hentai, you can't find them. But if you type in certain cartoons, Rule 34, you can find them.
You will find it. And I found a lot of Dr. Robotnik porn.
Yeah.
Because I often get called Robotnik because of the
mustache. Yep.
So I looked up Robotnik porn to send to my friend and be like, dude, are you just posting pictures of me? Like, where are you getting artists to draw me? This is sick. This is disgusting.
That's a good one. And your mustache does look exactly like that. Do you remember the show Roly Poly Oly? Say Roly Poly?
Yeah, I remember. I never watched it, but I was like a little too old for it when it came out.
I remember when I first found Rule 34, I was just typing anything in. And I literally, I was like, they're not going to have it. Yeah. And they fucking had it. I was like, this is fucking disgusting. What fucking
I'll tell you what, there's some cartoons I would fuck. Because, did you ever watch The Venture Brothers?
Yes.
Dude, I was watching that. There are some fucking babes on that show, like Molotov cocktease and like Dr. Girlfriend.
Okay,
like, me and my girlfriend were watching it yesterday, and we were like, "What the fuck, dude? Like they draw them so horny, dude."
Yeah, the curves, man.
Yeah. Jessica Rabbit. Yeah. Daphne would get it. Ariel.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of them. There's a lot of fuckable cartoons. Let's not pretend that we're above this, Ken.
No, not at all.
If you could make yourself a cartoon.
No, well, here's the thing, though. I was going to say, I never trust a man that doesn't admit that he jerked off to hentai or would jerk off to hentai. Especially if they...
At least once.
Like my friend...
You never saw it? You never came across it?
No, that's what I'm saying. And I'm going to call it my friend.
The Overwatch characters. I came on to one that was like that one time that popped up, and I was like... Damn, dude, I want to fuck Mercy now. You know what I mean? Like,
but you're a true man. You can admit that. You know what I'm saying? My friend...
my house is full of toys, dude. I don't have a lot of shame.
But here's the thing. My friend, and I'm going to call him up by name. My friend fucking Kyle, who I kind of write with, my cameraman. Fucking Kyle, he watches anime.
Right.
He says he does not jerk off to hentai. Never.
Liar.
That's what I'm saying.
Dirty liar. You take these characters seriously, but you wouldn't fuck them?
He dresses up as them for Halloween.
He's jerked off to this.
That's what I'm saying.
It's a fact.
What the fuck, Kyle?
You can admit it, Kyle. Kyle, I'm calling you out, all right? Dude, also, anyone who's had a cocaine problem for a while has done way worse shit and seen way worse shit. Jerking off to cartoons is nothing to me, dude.
Did you ever, and this is just randomly, because I feel like everyone...
there's a Poison Ivy in lingerie on that
Really?
wall.
Okay. Yeah. Dude, Poison Ivy's another one. That's a
she would get it.
You
watch that Harley Quinn show? That's a horny fucking show.
Yeah.
They got cartoons having lesbian sex.
Yeah, that's awesome. It's awesome. Gotta love cartoon lesbian sex. But what was I gonna say, bro?
I don't know, Ken.
So for hentai, have you ever seen the fucking the Teen Titans one? No? I feel like it's a classic one, dude.
I don't know.
That's just fun. I don't know. You said something about the octopus because it's like...
Is it Cyborg banging Starfire?
No, it's them about to fight like a big tentacle monster with dick tentacles.
I have seen
that's what I'm saying, Brian.
Years ago.
Yes.
Dude, I think I was in high school.
Yes. That's the first one that everyone fucking sees.
Yes,
dude.
I do remember that.
Yes.
I remember being like, this is like really good animation.
Yes.
Like they put like I remember thinking like, wouldn't it look shitty if like some guy's just making this in the thing? But no, dude, they like really animated it to look like the shit.
Yes, dude.
And I remember being like, all right, I'm not happy about this.
Yes, dude. Everyone has seen that.
It's not my proudest wank.
That's when everyone saw that in their middle school, high school days when they just typed in hentai
to brought back
X
a
videos.
memory, dude.
The fucking tentacles and the women go, ah! You know, dude, crazy.
Yeah, that is wild.
It is. That's going to be the clip on YouTube that blows up, dude.
Yeah,
I'm going to hit nostalgia.
Yeah. Nostalgia. You remember whacking off to cartoons?
Yeah, it's going to be PTSD for every millennial.
I remember whacking off to the Girls Gone Wild ads.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Because that was like what we could... I think I was like the last age group.
Late night commercials, man.
Yeah, where like porn was hard to come by. And
the
like,
blurry channel stuff.
Yeah, and not everybody had internet or a computer. Like we didn't have a computer you could use. And then, and then it was like... So like I had 3 Playboys that my buddy stole from his dad, and then he was afraid he was going to get caught, so he gave them to me. And I have those Playboys to this day.
Damn,
one of them was,
Jesus.
One of them was Farrah Fawcett with the gold paint all over her. Between her and Mystique from X-Men, I love bitches in body paint.
Yeah, there you go.
To this day, because I think it was like 5th grade or 6th grade that I got them from him.
Right.
And then I gave one to my girlfriend because she's a big Anna Nicole Smith fan, and I had the Anna Nicole Smith one.
Okay.
She almost cried. She almost cried. She was like, "This is the nicest gift anyone's ever
Dude, if
given
it's mint condition or something,
it was good. Yeah, because I've never written the pages. I wasn't a fucking animal.
Yeah.
Like people were like ruining the pages, jizzing. I'm like, dude, porn is hard to come by. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Like, jerk off on a fucking paper towel. Come on your belly, wipe it off.
Yeah.
Why are you ruining your wank material?
That's savagery, dude.
It's idiocy, is what it is.
Yeah, that's true.
Uncontrollable horniness.
What was the question I asked you right before that?
You asked me. Oh, I did want to tell you. I think you cut it out, but I do think we should just be friends. That was what you wanted to talk about, and I am not picking up what you're putting down. Like I respect it. I understand that you feel that way. I just think we would be much better as professional friends, and if I don't call you for a while, don't take it offensive. I am in a committed relationship.
Fair enough.
I just don't see you that way.
Okay, damn. Yeah. Well, I mean, but the thing is you were giving me vibes. You were kind of throwing me.
Yeah, but I'm kind of a flirt.
Yeah, but at the same,
kind of a little flirt. Here's a bit of a stinker.
Here's the thing. Okay, there's a difference. There's a difference between being a flirt. And there's a difference between flirting with me at every open mic, buying me drinks, letting me suck on your fucking titties, Brett, and then fucking, when I ask you to go on a date, you don't fucking message me back.
Look, I'm not entitled to give you interest forever.
Yeah, but
if I lose interest, that's not on anybody. That's my decision as a man. Yeah, okay?
I get that, Brett. I get that. All I'm trying to be is a nice guy.
Oh, such a nice guy. That just, like, after one thing, huh? Like, you don't have an agenda. You just want to fuck me, don't you?
No.
Yeah.
See,
You're so nice. You're so nice just by being my friend. Yeah.
No. Here's the thing, Brett, because if you remember, I asked you on a date, Brett. I asked you on a date. When I, as a man, as a man,
right?
When I ask someone on a date, that means that it's more of a serious than let's get drinks and hang out.
What if I don't want to be serious?
Well, you know what? That could have been okay too.
Yeah, maybe, but you were giving me a vibe.
See, but you
were giving me a vibe.
You were giving me a vibe.
I was giving you a vibe, right? And I like things how they were, and I like that. And then when you tried to advance the vibe, I wasn't this new vibe I was not enjoying. So then I decided to pump the brakes.
Yeah. No, I get that.
Yeah.
But all I'm saying, Brett, is I'm worth a text back.
I apologize for that.
Thank you, Brett.
I think I should have texted you to let you know how I felt.
I think that's what I needed to hear. Yeah. And now I can move on.
Yeah, now you can move on.
And now I can...
now you have to move on.
Yeah, now I can...
Because I'm not calling you again. Because you're done, son.
No, I can move on, and I can cut this 3 minutes of the podcast out. So.
No, this stays. This is good shit. This is about you and me. That's why it stays.
Oh man. You know, Brett, I have 6 to 10 people that message me and tell me you're not funny. So
yeah,
what do you think about that, Brett?
Out of the hundreds of people that listen to this podcast, I think 6 to 10 is good. Yeah, I'll take it.
It's a good number. Yeah. All right, moving on. I
think it's nothing worth getting in a tuss about.
Oh man.
My moccasins came undone.
Are those your house slippers?
Yeah.
Okay.
These are my house slippers.
There you go.
Sorry, I'm off mic.
No, you're okay.
Yeah, these are my house slippers that my girlfriend got me for Christmas.
Girls always
Dude,
get in people's house
the
slippers.
good shit.
Yeah, but it's
This
like how?
shit. This is what I wanted.
Well, honestly, men never buy themselves house slippers.
I was gonna,
Okay.
but I was like, let's see if she figures it out.
What year was
she did?
What year was this house built?
50s, I think.
50s.
Yeah.
It has AC.
It does, but the AC just went out, so
Really?
I got a new unit that I'm gonna put in.
Okay. I was gonna say because it's crazy seeing some houses that don't have AC or like.
Yeah, this did not originally, but
Okay.
luckily it's a 1-floor house, so it was pretty easy to retrofit it.
Okay.
The 90s.
Because you grew up in Dearborn, right?
Well,
so that's not. Yeah. So
we didn't have AC growing up in our house.
Yeah.
We had it installed when I was a teenager.
Okay.
Yeah, and then that was incredible. It was life changing.
I bet, man.
I remember being so hot as a kid, like upstairs, because the bedroom was upstairs in my dad's house. And I remember him having, like, I was just because I was already, like, running hot as a kid. Like, I would sleep in my underpants every night, even in the winter, with, like, no sheets. You know what I mean? And then, like, because my dad, it was a 1-bedroom apartment, like, when they were getting divorced.
Right.
And he had, like, we all had to sleep in one bed that was on the floor. And, like, my dad would sleep in the middle because me and my brother would fight if we were near each other. And then, like, he said he would wake up and my brother would just have all the covers, like, wrapped up, you know what I mean? Like a fucking ho-ho. And then I would just be like just put, like, in my underpants, just, like, just sweating, you know what I mean? But, like, I remember having to get, like, a fucking cold, like wet towel to, like, fucking just, like wipe myself down with it when I was going to sleep. It would get so hot in that fucking house sometimes. But yeah, then he finally, like, pulled the trigger and got AC. He was like, I can't do it anymore.
Yeah,
the house is so hot, dude.
Yeah, that sounds awful, dude.
Yeah, that was later. That was when he was in the house.
I'd much rather be hot than cold, though. That's a part of the reason why I want to move, man.
You can always put more clothes on. You can only take so many clothes off.
Yeah, but dude, just the snow, man. Snow sucks. I hate the
snow. Does suck. I hate the cold.
I hate driving in
I hate when it's like 100 degrees. Like, Arizona's fucked up.
Yeah, no, I couldn't.
Texas is fucked up. Like, the
I'm
heat is
excited to go
different.
to Texas.
The heat is different, dude.
Yeah, I've heard it's humid and
fucked up.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, to each their own.
Did you play sports growing up or no?
Yeah, I played baseball.
Okay.
I played everything, but, like, baseball was, like, my shit.
Okay.
Yeah, I loved baseball.
Okay.
I was a catcher.
Oh shit, dude.
Go figure. Hey.
Was the coach the pitcher?
Yes.
Yeah.
Only when me and him would play.
Dude, growing up in Wyandotte, dude, in middle school,
yeah,
like, I thought this was normal. We were like the four years in a row, we were like district champions in wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
So in middle school, for 7th and 8th grade boys, what they would do is they would have, like, wrestling, like, they would teach, like, in gym class, they would teach everyone the basics of wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
And then once everyone learned the basics of wrestling, we had tournaments. We would get in all weight classes, and then we would have tournaments facing other kids in your weight classes. And if you made it to the finals, you wrestled in front of the whole school.
Nice.
And if you, like, sat out because you were scared or whatever, everyone just thought you were a pussy or gay.
Yeah.
And I thought that was a normal thing until I got out of fucking Wyandotte, and I realized, no, that's not a normal thing. That's a barbaric fucking Roman soldier.
That's fucking thing. Awesome,
dude.
What that is.
Honestly, I know how to, like, do basic wrestling because of that, essentially, and I know how to, like, grapples and shit still.
Yeah, that's tight. You're a badass, dude.
Yeah,
You're very cool.
I'm not. I'm really not. I feel like I could still get my ass beat by, like, a dude with actual training or a black dude or, you know, something.
Someone bigger. Yeah. You're a pretty big dude, though. I wouldn't fuck with you.
Yeah, I mean, and I'm pretty athletic, but, like, Alexander Lyons, you know him?
Yeah.
I was like...
Shout out.
Yeah, shout out him. Well, he does, like, MMA and shit. And I asked him, I was like, you do MMA, right? And he's like, yeah. I was like, do you think you could beat my ass? He's like, oh, yeah. He's like,
dude, he's so funny. I love him so much.
Like, he was so confident. I was like, how would you do it? And then, I don't know, he told me, he's like, I'd grab you and then I'd, like, throw you down. And I was like, we need to set this up, dude. I was like, you need to beat my ass. I was like, you need to fucking...
Dude, he fought whatever they call it, their gym or whatever, their fight, whatever their dojo,
sparring,
their fucking super team. They, a kid I went to high school with, Micah Dew, was, shout out, Micah Dew. I say his name because he's, like, a pro fighter, but he, we had, like, a fight club every day after school where we would go do MMA, like, in high school. and we would go fight in my buddy's basement. And
a legit fight club.
Yes, and dude, it was a different fucking like that old adage of like that you think you like boxing until you meet someone who really likes boxing.
Yeah,
was so fucking true because like we're all fighting, you know what I mean? Everyone's kind of at the same level. Micah Do was like it was like fighting something that wasn't human. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, and I remember like we all had these dumb fight names, you know, and you did not get to pick your own. Like, but I was bestowed Gravedigger because I had a good like right hand, you know.
Okay.
What I mean? And I got him like square in the jaw, right where you want to knock somebody out. It's like boom, and then he just went boom, and then beat the fuck out of me, dude. And I was like, oh man, like I'm scrappy, but I'm not like a fucking athletic fighter like that. Like he is professional, you know. Like he became Like, Lions knows him is why I bring it up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But, I mean...
We called him Son of Kwaku because his dad's name was Kwaku.
That is pretty awesome, actually. I was going to say, but with any type of formal training, you can just tell, man. And, like, grappling, and there's so many random people that know, like, jiu-jitsu and shit now. And like, certain
because the sport, it's so popular now.
Exactly.
Like, you don't know if somebody can fucking twist your neck around.
Exactly, dude.
Yeah.
Choke you the fuck out.
Yeah, people start shit and they don't... People can fuck you up, dude. Like, a lot of people don't realize that now.
Yeah, definitely. Do you follow UFC?
Not really anymore.
No.
I used to be really into it. I've like lost my attention span for most things.
Okay.
Because, I don't know. It's just like too much at this point.
Do you follow Patty? You know Patty the Batty? That dude?
No.
Oh, the English guy? You don't fucking know? Oh my god.
Dude, I haven't been into it for a while because like probably since... I don't know. I was probably like college age because I went to college. But I was probably been a good 8 years.
Okay. Well, you asked me to watch a fight not that long ago.
Yeah, I still like to watch them when they're up and I have the time, like, and I know there's an event. Yeah, like I like to watch it, but again, it's like one of those things where I can't follow a season in sports anymore.
Yeah,
I can't like because I'm just doing too much shit at this point. I think I'm like I need to reduce my workload. Because it's just too much right now, to be honest. Because it's like work and then comedy and then the relationship and then family. It's like, it's a lot all
it is. It'll drive you
insane. I gotta dial something back. And then now trying to get like this podcast studio together and then moving into the house, it's like, it's too much right now.
It is a lot.
Yeah.
Now, for comedy reasons, well, I wanted to bring up Patty the Batty because he's just had Instagram beef with somebody and they met up at a random gym and sparred each other.
That's awesome.
And there was a bunch of people talking shit around him and he choked him out. And when the guy was tapping, he didn't let go.
Oh, that's not
so
cool.
Like he was tapping and then didn't let go, and the guy started tapping again. And they're like, "Oh, he's not letting go." Never like there was a scuffle after that.
Yeah, that's not cool.
And honestly, Patty's a fucking beast, dude. So I don't know who's talking shit. The fucking Patty, dude's a beast.
People who want to get famous.
Honestly, yeah, fucking idiots.
Yep.
What are you trying to do? And
you say after just saying you wanted to do defeat for internet fame.
Well, no, it's because. I just want to have a challenge, you know what I'm saying? Because I know there's a dude who's a lot smaller than me that could probably beat my ass. You know what I'm saying? And I want to fight that challenge.
You are correct. I understand that. I would like to watch that.
Yeah.
I would like to watch that fight. So if you do that, please let me know.
Okay.
Because I know you won't put out the tape when you get your ass beat.
No, that's the thing, bro.
So I want to see it.
I think I will, dude, honestly. I think you'd fuck me up, though. You probably would really fuck me up, honestly. But, what was I going to say?
I have no idea.
Well, fuck, Brett. Do you feel like comedy movies today suck?
I feel like they don't get the budget that they used to.
Yeah, that's what everyone's
I feel like
saying.
They don't want to make them because like it costs $30 million to make a movie. And they're like, if nobody's going to come watch it, like, I don't care. You know what I mean? Like, so I think they've, like, dropped off a lot.
Yeah, definitely.
Because nobody goes to the movies. And the only way they can get people out to the movies is if there's, like, that's why, like, all their money goes into kids' movies and blockbusters now.
Yeah, because people will actually go
out to see them. And even then, that's declining because everything's, like, they'll watch it at their house. And, like comedy is such, like, an easy thing to, not easy, but, like, it's low budget in terms of making something funny. Like, how could a $30 million movie compete with the laughs per minute of Instagram Reels? Like, you know what I mean? Like, if that's like what you're trying to do is like bring funny shit to people on the internet are doing a more efficient job dollar-wise, bringing it to people in their homes
Yeah.
than, Hollywood can do with a movie.
No, I get that.
And
I
I think it's too much risk for them.
Yeah, I watched. You ever heard of the movie Big Stand? I
am a big stan, though.
There you go. But it's a movie where Rob Schneider is the lead from 2007, and he goes to prison and he learns how to fight and do karate, and he becomes.
This sounds familiar.
He's the toughest guy in prison, and it's Rob Schneider.
That's awesome.
And honestly, I watched it not that long ago because I love really bad early 2000s comedies.
The early 2000s had some of the best dog shit movies.
Yes.
Did you ever see Reign of Fire?
No,
I'm sorry.
I don't think so.
Go on.
Okay, we'll get back to that,
Yeah.
but Big Stand, dude, I watched it and I was like, this is going to be dog shit. Dude, it was even more dog shit than I expected it to be, dude.
Yeah.
And I looked up the budget. They spent over $7 million on it, and it made like $3 million worldwide, or $4 million.
It's a low budget, though, for a movie.
Yeah, but still, $7 million for a comedy movie. I feel like even that might be a little
30
bit
is like standard. Like,
yeah,
if you're making like semi-pro, I think it was like 30 million.
Yeah.
Step Brothers, I think it was about 30 million. Like,
yeah, but those are bigger names at different
true.
time too, bigger projects.
True.
But I was like, no one's spending that fucking money. Did you ever see Twilight?
No, I haven't.
Dude,
because I'm not fucking gay. Ken.
Yeah, you know what? I went with I went with a girl to see Twilight. Nice. Okay, and,
acceptable.
And dude, I obviously didn't think it was gonna be a good movie. It was one of the fucking worst movies I've ever seen.
I remember seeing the trailer and just thinking, this
the acting
doesn't look well
was
made.
So fucking bad.
Yeah.
There's a scene where he meets her for the first time. She sits next to him in science class, and she like walks in the class, and she like looks at him. And he like has an orgasm, dude, and he's like going like this, like about to bust a nut next to her.
That's kind of hot.
It is. It
sounds cool.
And then
now you're talking my language,
dude. But okay,
I didn't realize this was gonna be a horny film.
But at the end of the movie, she like after the whole vampire fight at the end happens, and she almost dies. She wakes up at the hospital, and her parents are there. Her parents obviously don't know what just happened, and she's like, "Oh, what happened?" She's like, "Oh, Bella, you don't remember? You fell down the stairs and broke your leg." And it goes to a flashback of just her falling down the stairs, just which didn't happen because that never the audience knows that's not what happened. That flashback didn't happen. But then she goes, "Oh, really?" And then the mom goes, "Yeah." And then you fell through a window, and it cuts back. They're just flying through.
Dude, that sounds hysterical.
Dude, I was crying.
And they're trying to be serious?
Dead serious.
That's
dude,
awesome.
I started crying laughing in the theater when I saw that. And it was definitely at a moment where no one else was laughing. And that was the hardest I've laughed in a fucking long time, dude.
Dude, I would watch those movies because there was actually just a dude at the Independent. Somebody on stage mentioned Twilight or something, and it was at the Heckle show, the shit show.
Yeah.
And somebody was like, "Yo, fuck those movies." And he was like really mad about it, and we were like, "What?" And then he was like, "Yeah, man, fuck that bitch. I watched every movie in a row." And we're like, dude, that is commitment to like watch one and be like, this is a bad series. I'm gonna watch the whole thing. And he was like, because you gotta commit to the hatred. Like the guy, he was just a dude in the audience, and he was like, I'm not gonna be able to talk shit if I don't know everything about it. I was like, dude, this is such an advanced hater. I love it.
No, that is hilarious, dude.
Yeah, dude, that guy was awesome. I think it might have been one of the comedian's brothers.
Okay.
Comes out, but
dude, the shit show is awesome. The shit show is awesome.
It can be.
The shit show the past couple months, I've had some really good times there, man.
It's fun. It's a fun time.
Were you there when I took off my shirt? I don't think you were.
I don't know.
Yeah, I took off my shirt and it got pretty wild.
Nice.
It was pretty cool.
Nice.
It was pretty rowdy.
Dude, I'm at most of them. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't remember that though.
I usually go on Fridays.
Mm.
So.
I don't know.
I don't think you were there that night.
I definitely would have remembered that.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Because Connor Mead scoop dumped me. She touched my titty.
Scoop?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
It was pretty rowdy.
That's fun.
It was pretty rowdy. Shit. All right, we got to start wrapping this up. All right, real fast. Owen Wilson and Vince Vaughn's group versus Seth Rogen and James Franco's group. Go.
Well, Seth Rogen's group is pretty much done because you got no James Franco anymore, right?
I mean, just by the bodies of work.
Bodies of work.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna say
you got the Bulls versus
right,
the Lakers.
It's very
Jordan
it's
versus
very
Kobe.
out. It's very disproportionate because Superbad is so high on my list.
Okay.
Like, and I know, like, that might be a hack take. I don't give a shit.
No.
Fuck with me, Johnny Mockney. But
It's a very
he's got a movie
millennial take.
podcast. That's the only reason. I don't think he thinks. I don't know his opinions on that movie. But I love, like, Superbad, Pineapple Express were huge. I'm trying to think. I got to go with the Seth Rogen.
The Seth Rogen.
Like, I'm sorry, I thought we were playing lightsaber. like I don't know. I just and Bill Hader's in that camp too.
Yeah,
because he was like in a lot of those movies. Like,
yeah, he's in Superbad.
He's in Pineapple Express. Like I love Bill Hader. Like I just think they were more for me.
Yeah.
Whereas, don't get me wrong, I love Vince Vaughn. I love Dodgeball. I loved what was it?
Starsky and Hutch.
Yeah, that
old
was fucking.
School.
And Vince Vaughn is great.
Yeah.
And I love Vince Vaughn. But if I have to think of the movies that I've watched more Seth Rogen movies in a row, like multiple times.
Yeah, cultural impact too with Seth Rogen.
For our generation, for sure.
And Judd Apatow's shit.
Yeah.
I have Judd Apatow's.
But I think like my dad would like Vince Vaughn movies better.
Yeah.
Like he would probably rather rewatch a Vince Vaughn movie than
I think so
Seth
too.
Rogen movie.
I get why.
Yeah.
Completely. I feel like I'm trying to go for like this young Vince Vaughn look.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know, maybe an alt-right Matt Rife thing.
That's funny. That's a funny way to describe it.
All right, we're gonna start wrapping this up, Brad. I randomly just wanted to talk about this. I had sex.
Nice.
When Passion of the Christ was playing in the back.
Dude, I lost my virginity to when the TV like goes to the TV preachers, like the really low budget ones.
Yeah.
Like because we were like making out for a while or whatever. And then it like switched to that, and that was on the television.
Really?
And then I was like, I gotta change this. I can't fucking lose my virginity to some fucking TV preacher. And then I changed the channel, and it was Craig Ferguson. And I was like, I can fuck to
this. Yeah. my friends who have kind of been in a couple of my sketches, they randomly just did a bunch of coke one night, and they made a sketch in front of a green screen, but they were doing an ESPN broadcast of the Passion of the Christ, dude.
That's funny.
It's probably one of the funniest things I've ever seen, because they're like, oh, like every whip is like, oh, I don't know, dude.
And they're hitting him again.
Yeah, it's like it's play by play.
He dropped the cross again. Yeah, exactly. We're gonna see how it's gonna work out for him. Not looking well.
Do you have anything else you want to talk about, Brett?
Not a one.
Not one thing.
Check out Heavy Flow every month.
Are you promoting that show?
Yeah, I'm a regular on that show.
Oh,
so if you want to come check out Heavy Flow the last Saturday of every month at the Independent Comedy Club, as well as come check out. Just follow the Independent Comedy Club, really.
There you go.
Yeah, just follow their pages. We post all our events. There's a lot of really good shit. It's really taken off. We got Sam Talent doing a regular show now. He's always bringing names through, bigger names. Like, so you never know who's going to be on his lineup. Like last week was Tommy Pope.
Okay.
Yeah, there's like big
awesome.
shit. Yeah, it's fucking popping off, dude.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm gonna end it there because all I have is Luigi left, and I don't know what the fuck that would.
Luigi, the cooler, taller, younger brother.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's me, bro.
That everyone.
I'm probably the most like Luigi out of all my friends.
Dude, I like how like. I have a joke about Luigi, and just when I say it, I get cheers, kinda, and I'm just like, this isn't right.
You're talking the cartoon character, not the shooter.
Both in the joke.
Okay.
That's kind of the joke.
Okay. Well, you better put it online quick, because it's not going to be relevant.
I know, dude. Once TikTok fucking gets unbanned, dude, that's...
Fuck TikTok, dude. Put it on Instagram Reels.
I know, I need to.
Like an American.
Honestly, I think someone just recorded it not that long ago, so I'm gonna get back to it.
Oh, yeah.
You know what's cool though, real fast. Someone messaged I think Chris Barrett, and he was like, it was a picture of me, and I was like, hey, do you know who this big white N-word is? And he was like, yeah, LOL, it's Ken Wood. And dude, I that screenshot is fucking awesome, dude. I posted it on my Snap story.
You gotta show me that.
All right.
I need to know who it was. That's so fucking funny. All right. Well, thank you for coming over. Karen.
Yeah. I'm gonna
thank you for having me on your podcast.
Yeah, I'm gonna wash this hand after.
You should, because I did not shower.
That's what I'm saying.
I am a disgusting pig, my friend.
It's gonna smell like Italian woman snail trail. All right, but thank you guys for watching. Follow the Independent Comedy Club. Follow Brett Solferino. Have a good night.